Intention is everything. And I mean everything. Our day is a gold mine of nurturing, positive, refreshing, fulfilling experiences. Ones that we're already having. I'm not talking about adding something new into your day. We have so much that we're already doing. Hi there, I'm Sarah Kornblit, founder of Thriving Working Mom. I'm a social worker and mother of 4 little ones. My goal is to be able to teach and inspire working moms to recognize that even with the stress or chaos or busyness going on, they can still find joy, peace, and fulfillment. A few months ago, I heard about a study that divided hotel maids into 2 groups. In one group, they told these workers every single thing they were doing in cleaning the room and preparing it, what muscle groups were working, how many calories they were burning. And they told them that what they were doing over the course of the day was actually meeting the requirements needed for exercise. They just told them that information. Their jobs stayed the same. In the other group, it was just observational. No behavior changed. At the end of the study, 4 weeks later, the group who had been told about the health benefits of the activities they were doing every single day, they felt happier and they actually lost weight. I think they said like the hip to waist ratio or whatever. They lost weight. So mind you, they did not do a single thing different. Both groups did not change their behavior. And yet one group changed their mindset, their whole perspective, every single action they took as they were making that bed, as they were dusting that ceiling, as they were bending over, whatever it was, they had a different perspective and it actually had physiological changes in their bodies. This totally blew my mind, and I hope it's blowing yours too in a really good way. Because the bottom line is, 2 people can go through the same exact thing and have radically different experiences. I'll take it further. You could go through the exact same thing and have radically different experiences depending on your mindset. So how does this affect our daily lives? How do we use it to our advantage? As working moms, self-care often feels elusive. It feels like maybe something we used to do before we had kids or something we're going to do when our kids are out of the house and we're retired, or just that's unattainable spa day or whatever it is. There's so many different reasons we tell ourselves that it's elusive. But there are things we do every single day to nurture ourselves and our wellness, which is what self-care is, right? What is self-care? Taking the time to nurture ourselves. So the way I think about it, I divide wellness into physical, emotional, spiritual, and social. So physical wellness, just to stay alive, sleeping, eating, staying clean. These are things we're doing every single day to nurture that wellness. Social wellness, every time that we are in communication with somebody who we love and care about, a friend, family member, we're in some way nurturing our social wellness. Emotional wellness, that one could be a little bit trickier to pinpoint, but there are definitely things we do to nurture that. And spiritual, everyone, defines that differently for them, and it's very intertwined with the emotional wellness. But there are things that we're doing every day throughout the day to nurture this. Really, you're asking me? Sarah, come on. Am I doing self-care, nurturing, wellness stuff all day? No, I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. I am not spending any time on anything other than getting things done for work and taking care of my kids. Well, hear me out. You're going to be so thrilled. This is going to change your life. If you let it, by the way, because that's how life-changing things are. You have to let it change your life. So look at the same situation. Your kids went to sleep. You had a long, stressful day at work, potentially. Before you know it, you're sitting there on your couch and you binge watch 3 episodes of a show on Netflix. And then you feel just like gross and like you just wasted time and blah about it. Now bring in intention, mindset. Let's say you had a stressful day, your kids went to sleep, you have a lot to get done, but you just know, before I can even think about being productive or cleaning up, I know that I need to relax and nurture myself in some way. And so I am going to start watching that show that everyone's been talking about. Do you see the difference there? And then you watch the episode 2, 3. You may even feel the need to watch less because there's intention there. And then you can go about doing what you need to do without feeling like you're just working every second of your life and feel good about yourself. Same thing for a quote unquote unproductive Sunday, right? Like for whatever reason, Sundays we expect ourselves to just get everything done that we need to get done because maybe we don't have work or our kids are not in the same structured environment of school homework. But it's also a day that we need to relax our brains. And so without that intention, we end up just feeling badly about ourselves. Whereas if we spent that time and just was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it easy today. I am going to nurture myself. It's the same unproductive Sunday that's happening anyway. And you're able to be intentional and make it about relaxation and taking care of yourself. Eating a snack. All right, I'm going to go grab this. I'm just going to have this apple quickly. I'm hungry. Okay? That's something we do. We eat. It's how we stay alive. What if I thought, I am eating this apple to nurture my physical health, to take care of my body. This is something healthy, and I'm doing it to take care of me. It's the same apple. Totally different experience. We take showers regularly. What if we could take the time we're taking a shower, even if it's a quick shower, and recognize it for some kind of a luxurious experience of the hot water coming down on us and just having this little window of time that's just for us to nurture our physical selves. Okay, I hope that those were enough examples to like get you in the zone for this concept that the same activity can be very different depending on your intentions. So before you try to find time in your already busy day to squeeze in new things, how about setting an intention for what you're already doing? We know it's a lot easier to make shifts within behavior that we're already doing versus introducing a new behavior. Take what you're doing and just make a shift in your mindset. So this, just to break it down and make it easier to generalize. Before you do a task, you can say this statement out loud or in your head. Out loud is fun, or like whisper it, because it just makes it even more concrete. I am doing blank, which nurtures my blank wellness. So remember I said there's physical, emotional, spiritual, social, and there's even more professional wellness, mothering wellness. You can be creative with it. If you have that intention, it makes all the difference. So instead of imagining having that intention and being theoretical about it, let's do it right now. Yes, right now, me and you together. So first you're going to do it, and then I'm going to do it. Right now, you're either watching or listening to this show. What is that doing for you? I am, repeat after me. I am listening to or watching this show, which nurtures my emotional wellness. I am taking time for myself right now. Isn't that amazing? Did you realize that when you were listening or watching that you were taking time for yourself right now? Because that's what you're doing. Let's celebrate that. Instead of this being a blip in your day. Oh yeah, I took out 10 minutes for myself today. Because that's what this is. What about me recording this episode? I am taking the time to plan and record this episode, which nurtures my emotional health, because I'm reminding myself of all these messages, best ever, right? The best way to really integrate something is to teach it. And it's also nurturing my feeling of competence as a social worker. Being able to share knowledge makes you feel competent. It also nurtures my love for motivating and supporting other people. And so even for me, I can have that intention. I'm not like doing a work thing, recording this. This is nurturing me too. So just like those workers in the study who, just with the shift of perspective on their activities, had a physical change in their bodies and their happiness, we have the exciting opportunity to use what we know about mindset, about intention, and make a huge difference in our lives. So for me, as a student of human behavior and psychology, as a social worker, I love using what I know about the way my mind works, about motivation, and I try to use it and grab onto it and use it to make my life better. And this, with intention, is definitely one of them. I actually touch on a bunch of these things in the Self-Care for Busy Working Moms guide that you can just grab that in the show notes. It goes into the different parts of wellness and even has ideas for really, really short, small things you can do to nurture that wellness. I would love to hear your thoughts. I want to hear if you tried it, did it work? I mean, it does work. If you try it, it does work. It may take some time to get into the habit, but it can make all the difference. So remember, intention is everything. If the same experience, different intention, radical change. All right, take care.